Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Public Service Commission of South Carolina. Today is November 10th, and the time is approximately 2 p.m. And we're here today for a special business meeting. Before we get started, if you would please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you very much. For those of you that regularly view the commission business meeting, you will notice that Chair Powers is not present in the hearing room. I'm here in his place as he is attending an educational seminar. Before I turn it over to Mr. Scarborough, I would like to do a roll call of commissioners. For District 1, we have Commissioner Williams, who's joining us via WebEx. For District 2, we have Commissioner Belzer, who's here with me in the hearing room. For District 3, we have Commissioner Caston, who's joining telephonically. For District 4, we have Commissioner Britt, who's joining us via WebEx. For District 5, we have Commissioner Hedden Thomas, who's joining us telephonically. I'm Vice Chair Williams. I'm joining you in the hearing room. And for District 7, we have Chairman Powers, who's joining telephonically. All right, we have all commissioners present, either in the hearing room, joining us virtually through WebEx, or through the telephone. Mr. Scarborough, if you would please read the agenda.
Good afternoon, Vice Chair Williams and Commissioners. Staff offers a reminder that the next regularly scheduled Commission business meeting is set for Thursday, November 20th, 2025 at 1 o'clock p.m. Today we have just one item on the agenda. Item number 1 is in docket number 2025-15E. This item involves final disposition of this docket.
Thank you, Mr. Scarborough. Commissioners, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Belzer, you have the floor, ma'am.
Thank you. Commissioners, I move that the Commission adopt and approve the stipulation reached between the Office of Regulatory Staff and Dominion Energy South Carolina Incorporated as just and reasonable. Consistent with the adoption of the stipulation, I further move that the Commission find as follows. 1, that the Renewable Power Purchase Agreement, standard offer for small power producers up to 2 megawatts, known as the Standard Offer PPA of Dominion Energy South Carolina, is reasonable. 2, that the Renewable Power Purchase Agreement Form PPA for small power producers not eligible for the Standard Offer, also known as Form PPA of Dominion Energy South Carolina, is reasonable. 3, that the Notice of Commitment to Sell Form, also known as the NOC, of Dominion Energy South Carolina, is reasonable. 4, that the difference in revenue requirements method is a reasonable method to calculate the energy component of Dominion Energy South Carolina's avoided energy and capacity cost in this proceeding. 5, that the differences between Dominion Energy South Carolina's proposed avoided energy cost values and the marginal cost values proposed by ORS as agreed to in the stipulation are reasonable for this proceeding, even though Dominion Energy South Carolina and ORS disagreed on the data inputs that should be utilized when applying the DRR method. 6, that the values used in the DRR method, that's the difference in revenue requirements method, of Dominion Energy South Carolina to calculate avoided energy costs in this proceeding are reasonable. 7, that Dominion Energy South Carolina shall adopt the ORS recommended rate PR1 time of production periods in Exhibit ZM2 of Witness Ming, and the ORS recommended rate PR standard offer time of production or TOP periods in Exhibit ZM2 of Witness Ming. As a result, Dominion Energy South Carolina shall recalculate the proposed PR1 using these ORS recommended TOP periods and incorporating the corrections addressed in the rebuttal testimony of Witness Neely, and the proposed PR standard offer using the ORS recommended TOP or time of production periods. 8, that the proposed time of production periods of ORS as agreed to by the stipulating parties in the stipulation are reasonable for this proceeding. 9, that DRR method is reasonable to calculate the capacity components of the avoided cost of Dominion Energy South Carolina in this proceeding. 10, the stipulated agreement regarding Dominion Energy South Carolina's avoided capacity cost rate of, I'm just going to read it as point because it's 27 cents, but it's $0.27360 per kilowatt hour as proposed by witness Neely in this proceeding is reasonable. That the stipulated 11, that the stipulated agreement to use the proposed variable integration charge or VIC of $1.94 per megawatt hour in this proceeding is reasonable. 12. All other stipulated terms and conditions in this proceeding are reasonable. Further, Dominion Energy South Carolina agrees to the following requirements prior to its next avoided cost application in 2027. 1. Dominion Energy South Carolina shall meet and work with ORS in good faith in advance of its next biennial avoided cost filing in 2027 to discuss the differences in the methodology, model inputs, data inputs, and assumptions that should be utilized when applying the DRR method between Dominion Energy South Carolina's calculation of avoided energy cost and ORS's calculation of avoided energy cost under the marginal energy pricing of Dominion Energy South Carolina and the subsequent result of the avoided energy cost calculation. 2. Dominion Energy South Carolina shall perform a quantitative evaluation of a methodology to determine if avoided capacity should be valued in years before capacity is needed. Dominion Energy South Carolina and ORS agree that an avoided cost methodology must fairly account for costs avoided or incurred by Dominion Energy South Carolina, including but not limited to energy, capacity, and ancillary services as required by South Carolina Code of Laws, Section 58-41-20B3. Number 3. Dominion Energy South Carolina shall conduct an independent technical review of the underlying models, inputs, and assumptions of the VIC, and Dominion Energy South Carolina shall share the results with ORS as follows. The Technical Review Committee, or TRC, shall include Dominion Energy South Carolina and the Office of Regulatory Staff and their respective consultants. The TRC shall meet at least once before the VIC study is performed, and the TRC shall meet at least once after preliminary results are available from the VIC study. Dominion Energy South Carolina shall share relevant data and work papers to allow the TRC to review and provide feedback on the inputs and assumptions used in calculating the VIC. Mr. Vice Chairman, Acting Chair, I so move.
Thank you so much, Commissioner Belzer. Commissioners, hearing Commissioner Belzer's motion, we will take a roll call vote. Before we vote, is there any discussion on the motion? Hearing no discussion, we will start our roll call vote with District 7, Chairman Powers.
I vote aye.
And Vice Chair Williams votes aye. Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Commissioner Britt.
Aye.
Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
Commissioner Belzer.
Aye.
Commissioner Carol Lee Williams.
I vote aye.
The ayes have it, and the motion carries. Mr. Scarborough, is there anything else for the commission to take up at this time?
No, sir, Mr. Vice Chairman. This concludes all business noticed before the commission today.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. The commission business meeting is adjourned.